I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of dancing daffodils, along the lake beneath the trees, 10,000 dancing in the breeze. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not but be gay in such a laughing company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. For oft when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils. Now, that was written in, I think, 1802. Wordsworth was out in the hills and did come across this bank of daffodils, out walking with his sister. And it appeared in a collection of poems he published a few years later. In those days, of course, when I learned it, I was consumed. We were all consumed by the rhyme. That was the only thing we thought of that belonged to poetry, you know. I wandered lonely as a crowd that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of... Now listen, I'm exaggerating that. But how often have you heard poetry read that way, you know, completely enslaved to the rhyme scheme and sort of emphasizing the rhyme scheme and the rhythm as though that were the only thing that's there in the poem? You see, that is there in the poem anyway. Read the poem for the sense of it, when all at once, I saw a crowd, a host of dancing daffodils along the lake, beneath the trees, 10,000, dancing in the breeze. The rhyme is there, the rhythm is there, but it's not the master. And when you read poetry, you know, don't fall into the habit of just doing the da-da, da-da, da-da,